The Sermon on the Mount, Matthew 5:7, is one of Jesus' most famous teachings, delivered on a hillside overlooking the Sea of Galilee. Addressing a large crowd, Jesus begins with the Beatitudes, Matthew 5:3-12, a series of blessings that describe the qualities of those who are truly blessed by God, such as the poor in spirit, the meek, and the merciful. Jesus then teaches about the role of his followers as the salt of the earth and the light of the world, Matthew 5:13-16, emphasizing their responsibility to influence the world positively. He goes on to explain that he has come not to abolish the law, but to fulfill it, Matthew 5:17-20. In a series of teachings, Jesus reinterprets aspects of the law, challenging his listeners to go beyond mere outward compliance and seek inner righteousness. He addresses topics like anger, lust, divorce, oaths, and retaliation, urging his followers to love their enemies and pray for those who persecute them, Matthew 5:21-48. In Matthew 6, Jesus shifts focus to the practice of righteousness, warning against hypocrisy in giving, prayer, and fasting. He teaches the Lord's Prayer, Matthew 6:9-13, offering a model for how to pray with sincerity. Jesus also advises against storing up treasures on earth and encourages trust in God for provision, famously stating, "Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you," Matthew 6:33. In Matthew 7, Jesus warns against judging others and encourages self-examination. He tells his followers to ask, seek, and knock, promising that God will respond to their prayers, Matthew 7:7-11. He also teaches the golden rule, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you," Matthew 7:12. The sermon concludes with a powerful illustration of two builders, one who builds his house on rock, symbolizing those who hear and obey Jesus' words, and another who builds on sand, representing those who ignore his teachings. The former stands firm, while the latter collapses in the storm, Matthew 7:24-27. Jesus' teachings in the Sermon on the Mount outline the principles of Christian living, emphasizing inner purity, genuine devotion to God, and a heart of love and humility. These teachings have had a profound influence on Christian ethics and spirituality throughout history.